Hey guys, you know how much I love candy corn. Well, we're gonna make it sing this morning, I promise. This is our Halloween countdown. It keeps going. Even if you aren't able to trick or treat this year, you still deserve a treat. So Chef Dan Langan has a delectable candy corn dessert for all of us. Take a look.
Today I'm sharing one of my fall favorites. It is my spiced chocolate bundt cake with a candy corn glaze.
First step, we do what's called blooming the cocoa by mixing it with hot water and then adding unsalted butter.
The kitchen just starts smelling good right from the top, which I love. Now we can work on our dry ingredients. We'll let the mixer mix this up and do all the work.
Then it's time to combine before putting our cake mix in the oven. After the cakes are out and cooled completely,
give it a little bit of a shake, and we'll see how we did. Perfect.
Now it's time to prep our candy corn glaze. Melt your candy corn in the microwave in 20-second increments.
It usually takes about a minute total to get this nice and melted.
Once the candy corn is nice and smooth, add warm water and stir.
To check the glaze consistency, you want to see that it's nice and thick, but that it still is able to run off the spoon in an even stream.
Lastly, it's coating time. Okay, if anybody can convert me to a candy corn lover, it is our friend Dan Langan, and he is joining us now. The cake looks amazing, but you're telling us that there's an important ingredient that we need to pay attention to here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the secret ingredient flavor-wise in candy corn is honey. Traditionally, that's what candy corn was flavored with, was honey. So whenever I eat candy corn, whenever I bake with it, I always check the ingredients and I make sure it has honey in it.
Maybe that's why you don't like it, you're not getting the right candy corn.
Yes.
Okay, so this is not your basic chocolate cake. There's a flavor added to this. Talk us through this.
Yeah, so it's definitely an incredible chocolate cake on its own, but it's also got a nice blend of fall spices. We've got some ground cinnamon, some ground ginger, and a little bit of cloves for that nice warmth. So it kind of reminds you of like that nice spiced hot chocolate kind of flavor. Great fall flavors for this time of year.
Nice. Bundt cakes can be intimidating to amateur bakers. I mean, I'm not an amateur, so bundt cake's easy for me, but any helpful tips for the pikers?
Yeah, absolutely. You always want to spray your bundt pan with a baking spray. So that's the spray that has the grease and flour all in one step. That helps those cakes come out every time. And then second, you want to make sure you let the cake cool in the pan for about 20 minutes. Because cakes, they kind of shrink when they cool. So the cake will shrink a little bit as it cools. It'll help that cake come right out of the pan. And then finally, for a cake like this, when we're using this nice glaze that we want to drip down the sides, I like to let that cooled cake hang out in the fridge for about 10 minutes.
All right,
just
Dan,
to give it
we
a little
are
bit
all
of chill.
out of time, but thank you so much. Cake looks delicious.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.